Well, I think certain things are self-evident. You saw it all. Now, whether the 14th Amendment applies, I'll let the court make that decision. But he certainly supported an insurrection. And no question about it. None. Zero. And he seems to be doubling down on about everything.
Hey there, guys. Welcome to the channel. First of all, Merry Christmas to all you guys. I really, really appreciate you. So, guys, I'm not sure how much attention you all pay to the truly insane people on the left, because that's what these people are. And I'm talking about the people taking victory laps over the Colorado ballot decision, which, of course, obviously anyone who with any kind of common sense understands that is unlikely to be upheld. But that's not the point for these people. You know, propagandists as high as the White House are expecting people to believe that the Colorado decision is basically an actual conviction of insurrection for Donald Trump. These people are insane. Anyway, I came across a pretty great clip from James Comer basically warning these people that they're playing with real fire. You know, he actually given them a very legitimate warning, and I'll show you that in a moment, guys. But first, if you haven't already, please help this channel continue to grow. I think going into 2024, it's going to be more and more difficult to get conservative voices heard, and we're going to have to do this thing together, guys. But so like, comment, subscribe, most importantly, share the channel. If you haven't, take a look at Comer's warning to the intellectually incapable left.
Questions surrounding President Biden and allegations of influence peddling, money laundering, bribery, his failure even to keep the border secure, so ineptitude on policy, putting our country in harm's way. And yet it's former President Trump who Democrats are trying to remove from the ballot. He's off the primary ballot in Colorado. Now California is pushing to take him off their California state ballot. It's creating, an incredible situation where other Democrat states want to remove Trump from the ballot. He hasn't been convicted of anything, and yet they're taking him off the ballot. Your reaction?
Well, look, I think the American people see that we have layers and layers of corruption in this government. This is purely political, what they're trying to do. You cannot remove from the ballot the former president of the United States, who is leading by 5 or 6 points in every poll in America right now, from the ballot. I mean, the things that they're using in these cases revolve around insurrection, which is a Civil War era type thing. And I mean, they've provided no evidence that Donald Trump led an insurrection. I've always said January 6th was a rally that went bad. I mean, there's time after time, evidence after evidence that Trump was trying to tell people to calm down and go home. We have reports that there were people instigating. I don't know what happened there. That's not part of my investigation. But one thing I know, what the Democrats are trying to do to Donald Trump on the ballot will backfire. I think the more they do to Donald Trump, Maria, the more he's going to increase in the polling. The American people see that Joe Biden is a shady character who has bad policies that have had a negative impact on their lives. And at the same time, they're trying to do everything in their ability to limit his top political opponent from being on the ballot. I don't think the American people are going to stand for it. And I bet Donald Trump carries Colorado now in the election.
Wow. That's a great point. What a prediction. But, you know, I mean, if ever there was a time that America...
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing when you think about it, man. It's like the left, they just aren't even paying attention to the wins, to the way people view the crazy stuff that they're doing. Like, they really don't care anymore about anything but the short term. Nothing that these people have done has made even more than a small dent in Donald Trump. And I honestly, I cannot believe that they can't see it by now. What sort of mental deficiency is keeping these people from seeing that everything they're doing only strengthens the man? And really, you know, Comer's prediction is spot on. These people are creating a monster. They're turning people who would never, ever even consider voting for Donald Trump into not just voters, but actual vocal supporters of Donald Trump. I mean, they literally have done everything that they possibly can to turn this. He's not one man anymore. They've turned him from one man into one of the largest political movements that this country has ever seen. And I couldn't agree with Comer any stronger. This is all going to backfire. But that's all I've got, guys. Merry Christmas. Let me know your take in the comments. And if you haven't already, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. We'll see you in the next one.